Hello everyone, hello and welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. I hope you're doing well today. Today I am back with Love Island Double Trouble. This is episode 6, Hot and Steamy. We're going to see what happens today. We're starting off in the hot tub, I believe, with Roberto making his first entrance as well. So let's see what happens today in Love Island. If you are new here, hello, my name is Ashleigh Emilia. I do a lot of different things. I stream, I make YouTube videos, but over here on this channel I do a lot of episodes, short stories that are all around games that are good for the mobile, like Love Island, like episodes like Too Hot to Handle. And if you enjoy that, and if you find yourself enjoying this video as well, please do hit the subscribe button and make sure you give this video a like so I know that you are enjoying it. But no need to do that right now unless you'd like to. Let's get into the episode. Okay, so we're back. The new bombshell makes waves in the hot tub. Let's find out more. I think his name was Roberto. Previously on Love Island, Robyn was heading for a steamy date with a hot new bombshell. I've had a few steamy dates in the past, one at a steam railway, one at a kettle factory, and I even had a date at a steam whistle museum. The whistles weren't the only thing that got blown. I also blew my chances of a second date. But will Robyn's first date get steamy, or will the romance evaporate quicker than my love life? Steam rises from the warm, enticing waters in front of you. Roberto is waiting in the hot tub. You step forward, excited to meet him. I'm going to do a fancy, elaborate entrance. You decide to start this date in style. I'm going to slide into the water sensually. You strut towards the hot tub, making an entrance fit for an award show. You reach the hot tub and sexily ease yourself in. You slide slowly down into the warm water. Your body is glistening as you position yourself beside Roberto. That was quite an entrance. My name is Roberto. This is Roberto. He's a big fan of green. I like it. Forest green is my favorite green, and this kind of gives me forest green vibes. I'm Robyn. It's a pleasure to meet you, Robyn. Roberto is holding a bottle of bubbly in front of him. I think this hot tub might need a few more bubbles. Roberto pops the cork out of the bottle, sending it flying across the room. He quickly pours the overflowing drink into a couple of glasses and hands one out to you. Would you like a drink, Robyn? Yes, please. An occasion like this deserves a toast. I couldn't agree more. You and Roberto clink your glasses together. So, Robyn, I feel like this will be a memorable date. We even have some gifts. Roberto reaches over and picks up a tray of strawberries accompanied by a chocolate dip. I hope you don't mind sharing. Of course. Absolutely. That's perfect. Roberto picks up a strawberry, dips it in the chocolate and holds it out for you. I'm going to take the strawberry. I don't think we're quite at the feeding each other stage yet, I'll be honest. You reach out and take the strawberry between your fingers. Thanks, Roberto. Enjoy. You and Roberto both take a bite of your strawberries. Roberto smiles, savoring the taste. Oh wow, these are delicious. They really are. Roberto places the tray to one side and turns back to you. So, Robyn, it seems like you've been having an eventful time. I sure have. I'm a little jealous that the other boys got to spend it with you, but maybe this is a chance to make up for lost time? Thanks for coming to meet me, Robyn. You were easily my first choice. Oh yeah? And why is that? How long do you have? Try me. Well, I love your smile for starters. I don't think you need me to tell you how beautiful you are. Tell me anyway. Why don't you tell me anyway? My pleasure. Well, you're ridiculously attractive, Robyn. When I first saw you, I couldn't wait to meet you. Like I say, there's something about that smile of yours. It's infectious. Oh yeah? See, I'm smiling already. I also love your style. I think mine will complement yours nicely. You've got good style, have you? I like to think so. I may need to step up my game to keep up with you though. But even when you dress down, you're still a complete head turner. Thanks, Roberto. Your line of work was another thing that intrigued me. I love that you're a PT. Fitness is a big thing for me. I can see that. What type of fitness are you into? I'm a big swimmer. I loved swimming in the ocean growing up. I climb and kite surf too. Plus I play golf, but that's for fun, not fitness. Maybe you could show me some things in the gym. Maybe I will. So, what's your type then, Roberto? Well, looks-wise, you're exactly the sort of girl I'd gravitate to. Career-wise, I think we've got a bit of common ground. We're just starting to get to know each other, but I feel like we're compatible so far. Especially based on what you said your type on paper was. The good boy next door, right? Ooh, someone's been paying attention. I always pay attention. And I've been called the boy next door before. By my neighbour, Roberto laughs. Although I try to be a bit more of a man than a boy. Interesting. So, Roberto, why don't you tell me a bit about you? Would you like my full story or the short version? Tell me everything. I want to know every single detail about you, Roberto. Every detail? Well, where do I start? Roberto leans back in the hot tub. He rests his arms on the side as if he's about to tell a long story. Get comfortable, Robyn. You mimic his relaxed posture. Well, it all began in Portugal. I'm the youngest of 3. I was raised by my mother and father. I've got 2 older sisters, Lisa and Anna. We live in different places, but we see each other as much as we can. Ah, you're close then. They're the best. I may be the baby bro, but I am super protective of them. And they are with me too. I grew up in the countryside, not far from Lisbon, close to some of the world's most beautiful beaches. I always dreamed of traveling the world, so I moved away. And eventually trained to become a pilot. You're a pilot. Yes, and I've been lucky enough to go all over the world. Have you flown your family around much? Roberto laughs. I flew Anna to Milan recently. She said she cracked up whenever I got on the tannoy. Apparently I have a very serious pilot voice. I didn't even know. Must have taken her by surprise then. It took me by surprise too. I haven't had the chance to fly my parents anywhere yet, but I'll make it happen after the villa for sure. Despite that, they're very proud of me. That's sweet. And I'm proud of them. They've achieved a lot from not a lot. They also made a lot of sacrifices for me to have the chances I've had. Repaying them's the top of my to-do list. And finding the woman of my dreams, of course. Roberto smiles at you sincerely. Important question for you, Robyn. Are you a foodie? I'm not really a foodie. I'm not a big foodie. Oh, that's okay. I'm a big enough foodie for the both of us. I love cooking. What do you cook? Everything and anything. I grew up making pastel de nata with my grandma. That's Portuguese custard tart with some cinnamon. Delicious. If you've never had a pastel de nata, is it pastéis de nata if it's singular? I think it might be, but I think I'm pronouncing it wrong too. But if you've never had one, I highly recommend. They are very, very nice. They look like this. They are gorgeous. There's a lot of them are being sold in supermarkets as well. It's obviously not traditional because they're sold in supermarkets and not in Portugal. But if you're in the UK and you want to try one, that's probably the best place to go unless you go to a specialised Portuguese shop. And I'm waffling again. Let's get back to the hot tub. But I love all cuisines. I'll try anything. One of the best parts of my job is trying different types of food. That sounds like a good perk. Maybe I'll rustle up a romantic meal for you sometime if you'd like me to. I'm not sure what your situation with Lewie is. Oh, there's no sort of maybe apart from the uncertain. And the uncertain line I'm not loving. So I don't know. I feel like we go for I'm still uncertain about Lewie. I'm still not sure about me and Lewie. Maybe we'll get back together or maybe this is the end for us. There's still a long way to go before I'll truly know. There are many tests ahead of you. Maybe I am the first. So what else do you know about me, Roberto? Roberto smiles charmingly as he brushes a wet hand through his dark hair. I knew you were surprised to see Emilia in the villa, and I know that on your previous date you asked Lewie about his guilty pleasure. Mine, by the way, would probably be... He thinks for a moment. Actually, no, I don't have one. If it is pleasurable, then I can't be guilty. Sounds like you really have been paying attention. Of course, I try and be attentive. I love that. Good for you. I absolutely love that you're so attentive, Roberto. That's great to hear. I just want to know everything about you. If I'm into somebody, then I want them to feel like they are my entire world. And I thought maybe it would make me stand out from the other boys. I know you've been getting a lot of attention from them. And from a certain colourfully haired girl. But I'm not convinced that you found your true match yet. A lot's changed already. Your twin being coupled up with your partner? I mean, anything can happen after a twist like that. Roberto brushes a hand through his wet hair. What I mean to say is there's more than one basket to put your eggs in. Roberto smiles, holding your gaze. So, Robyn, are you still open to other possibilities? I'm here for it all. This summer has barely started and I'm single right now. There's a lot of fun nights ahead of us and a lot of hot islanders. I don't want to limit things just yet. Sounds like you and me have the same outlook, Robyn. Anyway, I know we've only just met, and I haven't had long to work my magic just yet. You're a magician too? No, not really. But I'm always optimistic, and I know you could be a good fit for me. You're a stunning girl, Robyn. Any of the other boys would be lucky to get your attention. Thanks, Roberto. Although I'm not sure they're exactly like me. And what exactly does that mean? Just that, unlike me, some of the boys may be lacking some life experience. Maybe they don't quite know what they want yet, but I've packed a lot of life into my 27 years and I know what I want. Roberto rubs his hand across his glistening, wet chest. He's doing a lot of hand things, isn't he? And what do you want, Roberto? A deep love that continues to burn bright after the initial excitement passes? I've certainly had my wild days, and I've fallen in love before, but never that deep, lasting love. And why is that? Because I've never met anybody close to being the one. But this could be the place where all of that changes. Maybe it will be. I have a feeling that if I'm going to find the perfect girl, I'm going to find her here. And if I do, it could lead to some drama. Roberto leans over and dips his finger into the melted chocolate dip. But I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty if I need to. Roberto puts his finger between his lips and sucks the chocolate off. A little drama can sometimes be a turn on, don't you think? Drama isn't for me. I'm not a person that likes drama. I get that. A relationship can't work if it's always based on drama. But like I said, a little can be fun. Well, drama or not, I think I'm going to make a lively addition to the villa. Maybe I'll even outshine Lewie. Or do the other boys have things I don't? Jamal has a wilder side than you. Jamal has an even wilder side than you, Roberto. If Jamal could see me at my wildest, even he might disagree. I guess when I meet him, I'll find out. Roberto smiles cheekily. Well, I know I don't want this date to end. Oh, really? We might not get another chance to enjoy a hot tub date again. It would be a shame not to make the most of it. And maybe we can get a little closer, get to know each other more. He looks down at your lips. So, Robyn, want to splash around a bit longer? I hate to do this because I know you guys like it when I pick the gem options, but I'm not really up for spending some longer time with Roberto just yet, so I think it's time to dry it off. No thanks, Roberto. Are you sure? Maybe we could get to know each other a little better. And what would you tell me? My plan of action for the villa? My read on all the girls? I have more nice things to say about you too. Maybe I could fill you in? What do you say, Robyn? Want to keep this date going? Again, I think no. I really like the fact that we sort of were told what Roberto would talk about. I think that's a really nice touch from Fusebox, and I like that as part of the story. Hand me my towel, Roberto. Roberto picks you up a towel and passes it to you. You get out of the hot tub and dry yourself off. He does the same. This has been amazing, Robyn. And I could definitely see a spark developing between us. Thanks for the date, Roberto. My pleasure. Now it's time for me to meet the other islanders. You and Roberto make your way back to the villa. You and Roberto arrive back into the villa to the sounds of lively banter and laughter. The others have staged a welcoming party. They're gathered by the pool with drinks and plates in hand. Wow, this is unexpected. I think they've been waiting for us. You look over and see Ivy flirting cheekily with Lewie. We are the guests of honor. I feel like we should make a big entrance. I'm going to say no big entrance. I'm not feeling that. I just want to see everyone again. I don't really want to rub Lewie up the wrong way, you know? Let's not make a big thing of it then. You and Roberto join the rest of the islanders at the poolside. This must be Roberto. That's me. We finally get to meet our mysterious bombshell. Did any of you girls order a Portuguese party boy? And a proper bombshell he is. Wonder if he's gonna cause a big stir like I did. I'm looking forward to finding out. Well, ladies, I already made a big splash in the hot tub with Robyn. Roberto winks at you. I'm excited to be here and to meet you all. Great to meet you, bro. Yeah, I'm sure you'll fit in well here. It would be cool to have another face around. I'm seeing a new bro for the team. There's one teammate I know I'd like to play with. Roberto looks at you. The competition might have already begun. It's a good job I'm a big game player. Was the date as good as you'd hoped, Roberto? Even better. Perfect start to my villa time. It's about to get even better, Roberto. And why is that? Because you get to be around me now. Thanks for warming him up for me, Robyn. I'm gonna cringe at Ivy's graft. Anything Ivy does, I'm gonna cringe at. Try hard much, Ivy. Jealous much, Robyn. Sharing is caring. Lewie pulls you to one side. Roberto seems to have enjoyed himself. Did the date really go as well as he's making it out? He enjoyed it more than me. He was way more into it than me. I've had better dates. I'd be surprised if our first date wasn't one of the best. The group's lively banter draws you back into the other islanders' chat. So, Roberto, which of the girls are you going to be pulling for chats? Well, I am spoiled for choice. Well, me and Jamal are cool, but I'm definitely still open. Always follow your heart, Bella, wherever it leads. And you know I'm open, Roberto. Of course. Don't forget about me, Roberto. I'm always up for a chat. It's not like me and Emilia chose to be coupled up anyway. Nice to know. Stop hogging him, Lewie. Give us all a chance to chat to him. You seem pretty keen for that, Ivy. You can talk. I'm just getting to know the newbie. I wonder where I got that idea. Hey, chill. There's enough of me to go around. Save some for when I get back, Roberto. There's also plenty of Aussie here too, remember? Don't worry, Aussie. I haven't forgotten about you. I just need to catch up with my girl Robyn before anything else. Well, Roberto, the rest of us will keep you busy. Got a lot to show you. Okay, Robyn, let's go and talk in private. Okay, Robyn, let's go talk in private. I need the deets. Grace pulls you away from the group for some privacy. Grace excitedly sits you down with her on the swing seat. OMG, he is fit. I can't believe you got to go on a date with him. And not just any date, a hot tub date. How was it? I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't that into it, to be honest. What? Not into a hot tub date with a fit new bombshell? I guess not. I can't believe this. I mean, I just saw him. Being in a hot tub with him would be a dream. Not for me. Grace grins excitedly at you. I still want the deets. What exactly did you get up to? I'm gonna tell Grace the deets. Why not? You want the deets? I'll give you the deets. Yes, gimme. Well, firstly, I slid sensually into the water. Hot, Robyn, that sounds so sexy. We had a glass of bubbly. Oh, perfect. I am jealous. We shared some strawberries. Oh, delicious. We talked about all kinds of things. You know, the usual date stuff. I need to know more. Am I interrupting, girls? Just chatting about that stunner, Roberto. Seems like he's got everyone in a flirty mood. What do you mean? Well, he's got Ivy's juices flowing. He's definitely caught her eye. She's throwing her flirt game in all directions. In all directions. Well, one of them mainly the direction of Lewie. She was grafting Lewie. Yeah, I could hear her cracking on from the other side of the garden. Was he flirting back? Not from what I saw, but I couldn't hear everything. Lewie's head won't be turned by Ivy. Lewie is way more into you, Robyn, don't you think? He's loyal to me. He said he is. If we believe him, then, you know, he said that. There's no way Lewie is into Ivy. She can flirt as much as she likes. It won't work. I'm glad you've got such confidence in him, Robyn. As if he just heard his own name, Lewie appears suddenly. He's brought you your favourite smoothie and a soft smile. Hey, Robyn, can I pull you for a chat? That sounds personal. I will leave it to you guys. This sounds personal. I'll leave you guys to it. Emilia and Grace leave, but it's clear they're hungry for the goss. There's something I need to tell you about Ivy. You and Lewie head over to the daybeds for a private chat. You sit down beside Lewie. He hands the smoothie to you. Thanks, Lewie. What did you get up to while I was away? Ivy's had her claws in me. What? No, not like that. I just mean she kept talking to me. Ivy can be hard to shake. I believe you. Ivy can be a bit clingy sometimes. Tell me about it. She was all over me. I couldn't get a word in. I think she was trying to flirt with me, actually. Flirt with you? Yeah, she was kind of laying it on thick. Back to 50. And what did you do? Nothing. I mean, I chatted to her, but no graft from my side. I wouldn't have felt right. Plus, I was more preoccupied with your date with Roberto. A bit jealous, were you? You hear Roberto heartily laughing from over in the kitchen. The girls are giggling along with him. I can't deny it. I'm a little bit rattled by Roberto. He's some serious competition. I guess I'll have to step my game up. He smiles at you sincerely. Not talking about me, are you? Roberto is holding a plate with a sweet-looking bit of dessert on it. He takes a sensual bite. This is as delicious as you, Robyn. Would you like a bite? I'm not hungry. I'm not feeling any dessert at the moment, Roberto. See, Robyn doesn't want any of your dessert, Roberto. No problemo. There's always a chance for a second helping later. Lewie puffs out his chest and smirks at Roberto. It's not like you made that yourself. I did slice it very lovingly, though. Lewie looks at you. Why don't you take a sip of that delicious smoothie, Robyn? I know exactly how you like it. The two boys hold each other's gaze. I'm going to sip the smoothie seductively. You put the straw of the smoothie between your lips. I know that you're gonna love it. You can taste the fruity concoction that Lewie's made for you. You give both boys your sexiest eye contact as you suck on the straw. Neither boy can look away. I think I might need a drink to cool off. Yeah, me too. How is it, Robyn? It's exactly how I like it. The smoothie is absolute perfection. You got the flavors right, the texture right, and you even made sure my name was on the bottle. Yeah, that's me, attentive to the end. Well, this looks cozy. 2 boys fighting over 1 girl. I could almost feel the graft from the other side of the garden. I'm a master of the graft. I can tell. I'm pretty sure I was showing him a thing or two, actually. I can believe it. I've seen you flirt. What's that supposed to mean? And that's enough of the boys for now. The girls need you, Robyn. Ivy drags you away towards the kitchen. You arrive with Ivy at the kitchen where all the other girls are gathered. She's back! Been getting her flirt on, I bet. Spoiled for choice, aren't you, Robyn? It sure looked like she was. So, Robyn, which of those 2 do you prefer? Lewie. I'm still more into Lewie than Roberto. Staying loyal to your first choice. That's so cute. I wonder if he feels the same way, though. I'm gonna tell Ivy to wind her neck in. You should keep your nose out, Ivy. It's got nothing to do with you. I'm just telling it like it is. Well, maybe you shouldn't. Come on, Ivy, let's not think like that. What I was just saying. Ivy frowns at the other girls. Ivy has kind of got a point though. I mean, we can't be 100% certain about how our partners feel, no matter how much we want to be. The other girls look at Grace for a moment, considering her words. Right, well, I can't stand around here getting all whiny. Isn't this supposed to be a party? Ivy walks towards the garden. Where's she off to? What's gotten into her? She's acting a bit sus. Bella and Emilia turn back to you and Grace. When you said doubts, Grace, did you mean about Ozzy? Yeah, I can't help it. There's just something a little off. Maybe he's interested in a different girl. I wouldn't go too deep into that one, Grace. You'll end up stressing over nothing. Thanks, Bella. Maybe you're right. I do overthink stuff. You suddenly hear Ivy laughing from somewhere in the garden. You look out and see her walking across the lawn with Lewie. Where are those 2 going? If I were you, Robyn, I'd go and see what they're up to. Yeah, get ahead of any drama Ivy's planning. You head into the garden to see what's going on between Ivy and Lewie. You arrive near the swing seat to see Ivy and Lewie sitting together. You hang back out of sight for a moment, caught off guard by what you're seeing. Ivy is fluttering her eyelashes at Lewie. She places a hand on his thigh and moves even closer towards him. What are you waiting for, Lewie? I know you want to kiss me. What did that just give me flashbacks to? Please tell me if you know what that line is used in. It's something. It's like, I know you want to kiss me. Is it Pretty Little Liars? Please let me know in the comments down below. That's just flashed up like memories. What? Ivy puckers her lips and leads in to kiss Lewie. So, kiss me. I don't think he's gonna do it. There's no way. I don't think there's any way, shape or form that Lewie will kiss Ivy. No, not gonna happen. I trust Lewie way too much. I don't think it's gonna happen. Ivy looks like she's about to kiss Lewie and Robyn might catch her in the act. This reminds me of the time a lovely lady blew a kiss in my direction. There was a handsome man standing behind me. I tried to catch it on the way through, but I missed it. But has Robyn missed her chance with Lewie? Find out next time on Love Island. What do you think of what's going on in today's episode? Please let me know in the comments down below. Will Lewie kiss Ivy? My prediction is absolutely not. How could he? Lewie is too sweet and he's on our side. I believe that 100%. It's Team Lewie all the way. But let me know what you think down below. Do you think Ivy needs to get what's coming to her? Because I definitely do. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure you give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already and you'd like to see more. And turn on notifications so you're notified every single time I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.